Myself, Daketi Yatin, and I'm from Vijayawada. I've recently completed my graduation from SRM Institute of Science and Technology. And yeah, I'm currently going to Arizona State University for my master's in computer science. When I decided that I wanted to study abroad, I had a lot of confusion, like where to start and what exams I have to take up, and those kind of doubts which every upcoming student who wants to go for higher studies has. So in that case, Aaigen has really helped me. So first, when I went to them, they have recommended me a few set of universities. They've also recommended me what exams to take, and if for example, GRE has become optional for many universities. So they've clearly explained and laid it down for me. They made a big breakdown for me and explained if I take GRE and if I don't take GRE. So it has been a lot helpful to me. And unlike other consultancies, Eigen doesn't rub off their university list onto me. So I was able to discuss with many people and come up with my own list. So we made a hybrid list of universities, and the universities recommended by Eigen were actually to the point. While preparing my SOPs and LORs, they've assisted me with. I mean, they've given me recommendations on how I can improve my writing skills in that part. And after that, they've helped me with my college applications as well. At the same time, they have taken care of me so that they know what I'm doing. Whatever I'm doing, it's on my own. It's not like they're doing my part. I'm doing myself, and they're just assisting me and making sure that I'm right in every point. And later, and another major help, which was during visa interviews. They have taken multiple mock interviews and always correcting me where I was wrong. So that helped me a lot. It boosted my confidence during my visa interviews because it's really confidence is really a major point in your visa interview. After my undergrad, I had an option to either take up a job or either go for higher studies. So I was a bit more inclined towards machine learning, artificial intelligence, a more academic and research part of it. So I felt if I take up a job, whatever is available to me, I wouldn't be able to, dive towards that area. So I have chosen higher studies for that sake. And in addition to that, even I wanted a bit more of international exposure, which I wouldn't be getting if I probably which if I would taken a job. So that these 2 points were the major points which inspired me to take up higher studies instead of a job or any other option. Initially, they've helped me with choosing my universities. That was the first step. So they've given me a list of universities which we mutually edited it, and finally we have come to a few list of universities which I mean I wanted to apply for. So that was the first step. So later was the application process where they assisted me with my application process, and then I've written my own SOPs and LORs, but they were reviewed by Eigen, made sure that they were to the point, so that they were not repetitive or few grammatical changes and all. Though that was the next step. And then many people are confused about ES 160 and I-20 processes from the universities. So that was another step where Eigen really was helpful. If I had any doubts while filling that ES 160 form, it really helped me while and in visa scheduling as well. Whenever the slots were open, or how to book the slots when OFCs and VFCs, I had a few doubts like many other people, like can I book this slot before that slot? Those kind of general doubts. So though Eigen was really helpful in that respect too. So these were the specific areas where Eigen has helped me. This university was something in common for both. I had this on my personal list as well, and even Eigen has suggested this. I, I don't have any dream college to be specific, but based on my profile, I thought I would get into few universities. So Arizona is one of that universities, and I've even got a scholarship from ASU. So that was the reason I have chosen ASU. Venkat sir has been a lot of help for me personally from the start to the end. Talking specifically about visa process and stuff. Many people, I mean, my friends have also had doubts in filling the forms and all stuff. So he had clarified many doubts. He was available all the time. We could call him up, go meet him, and get our doubts clarified. And what he majorly helped was he took a number of mock interviews based on our initial interview mock interview. He took various mock interviews. He covered all possible kinds of questions. He even checked the documentation that we take to visa interview. So he has cross-checked all of these things. He has corrected minute points as well. So this helped in boosting our confidence. So in a way, he not only helped us technically, but also in terms of confidence. So he has been of a great help to for me personally when it comes to visa. So he repeatedly, whenever the visa slots open, so he kept in touch with all the students. So he used to, ping up. So see, the slots are coming up or the slots have come up. So please have a look and book the slots, irrespective of the location, go for it. So he continuously was in touch with the parent or the student to, updating the slots and stuff. So, I mean, Venkat sir was available at any point of the time. He was very responsive. I don't think any other consultancy is like that. From start to end, even after getting into university, we were in touch, and he was still, encouraging us even after I got into university. He was asking us to, you need to put up your grades and send it to me continuously. He was checking on us continuously. I don't think any other consultancy does that. One thing, once you get into university, usually consultancies just don't bother you. And another thing that I could think is they don't force, universities onto you. From what I've heard, other consultancies have tie-ups with other universities and they force a list onto you. But I did not observe that with Aaigen. Venkat sir, he has just given a flexible list to us, and then he told you do your own research about universities, and then you come up with your own list. Then I will tell the chances of you getting in. Then we can mutually discuss, and then we can come up with our own list. So I don't think other consultancies are that flexible or that lenient towards the. They usually influence the people who come to them, and then they rub on their own list. So I don't think that happened with Aaigen. But I would definitely suggest Aaigen for any of my juniors or any of my friends who are going to ask me. So I'll just tell them what I've said until now. I'll just tell them how they've assisted me and how I could individually put up my stuff and fill forms. They've just assisted me. They've not completely taken it. So I think I would mention all these points how they have been helpful to me. Yeah, and I would definitely suggest Saigen.